Good morning. Today is October 12th, and I am psychic medium Danielle Garcia with your energy forecast for the week. So how's everybody doing? Are you getting ready for Mercury in retrograde? A lot of empaths and sensitives just totally withdraw and freak out because of Mercury retro. And there's many different things that we can do to counterbalance those energies. So I'm going to be talking about that today. First off, the Schumann resonance, not so bad. I mean, we're not hitting spikes of 72 or 129 like we have before in the past. But just because we're at the part of galactic energies that we're at, even these small fluctuations can have empaths and sensitives taking a heavy hit. Many people have reported headaches, dehydration, edginess, anger, exhaustion, and so on and so on and so forth. And I'd really love to tell you that this week we're kind of done with those feelings, but things are going to really rev up, just plain and simple. Okay, I guess I had a little bit of release around that. Today, a gateway to spirit is opening. This is a wonderful time for connection. This is a wonderful time for realigning with your higher self. Take advantage of the energies today. Why do you want to do that? Well, of course, we want to be more grounded. We want to be able to run our energy better. We want to be able to anchor that higher self vibration into the physical body. And we want to be able to tap into that doorway that fully and completely connects us with Source. This is a gift. Today is absolutely a gift. Whatever your spiritual practice is, yoga, meditation, channeling, automatic writing, simply going within, whatever that is, do it, do it, do it, do it, and do it. Because this is preparing you for the rest of the week. Tuesday, Mars moves to a position where it will be closest to Earth. In fact, the Earth is going to be in direct alignment between Mars and the Sun. So what does that mean for us? Well, Mars is all about authenticity, mergence of mind, body, and soul, and being accountable. The Sun represents force. It represents strength. It represents influence. It represents clarity. And in the midst of all of that stuff going on, guess what? Here comes Mercury retrograde. Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, lots and lots and lots of stuff getting stirred up. It can be, if you don't prepare for it, it can be a shit show. There's just no other way of putting it. So what do you do when these energies are coming forward? Do you run? Do you get your blankie and your bottle of vodka and go hang out in your bed watching Netflix 24/7? As tempting as that may sound, these energies come forward so that they can stir stuff up, so that we can release, so that we can be triggered, believe it or not. And we get to decide, okay, how does this feel? Is this something I want to hang on to? Can I learn something from this? Is this so comfortable for me that I'm just going to continue to go into the chaos and the drama and the trauma and the overwhelm? Well, it's a choice, right? So prepare. Know that people are going to get triggered. Know that this is going to be like a full moon on crack. Know that people are going to be edgy, most likely aggressive, bitchy, snarky, tired. Many people who already have sleep issues might have more sleep issues, really funky dreams, etc., etc., etc. So think of this as like a psychic weather report. If the weatherman tells you, hey, dude, there's going to be 6 feet of snow today, you're going to prepare for that, right? Or it's going to be raining today. So guess what? You leave earlier for work. You make sure your tires are okay. You make sure you have plenty of gas. And you make sure that you drive the speed limit or maybe even a little bit under the speed limit. So knowing that these energies are coming in, prepare. Do your spiritual practice every day. Do something for release, whether that's writing and burning, going for a run, working out at the gym, meditating, praying, saying your affirmations, reciting mantras, phoning a friend, booking a session with your therapist, whatever that can be for you. Make sure you do some spiritual practice every day. That's above and beyond between what you do outside so far as connecting with clients, family, co-workers, community, etc., etc. So do your spiritual practice every day. Take care of your body. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Get to bed on time. If you tend to have issues with sleep like I do something proactive. Take a salt bath. Take some melatonin. Diffuse some oils. Listen to a sleep track. Whatever that might be for you, so that you're already preparing just in case. Remember, just because these energies are coming in doesn't mean that it's the end of the world, doesn't mean that you have to go hide. It means that there's a potential for things to go a little wonky, right? And things are already kind of wonky already because of pandemic and politics and so on and so on and so forth. So prepare. Do your spiritual practice, take care of your body, make sure you're doing some kind of a grounding practice every day. Again, whether that's yoga, Reiki, going out for a walk. Something that I do that's really simple and easy is I just lay on the floor. If I'm in a park, I'll go lay out on the grass, put a blanket down, lay on the grass, and connect with Mother Earth. If I can't do that, because here in Vegas it tends to be pretty hot, even this time of year, I'll just lay on the floor of my house. And I'll connect with Mother Earth. I can even do that in my office building if I have to. And just imagine those roots coming down through me and connecting with Mother Earth to promote grounding. Breathing, 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 breathing. Breath work, so incredibly important. You know, when we have these big, beautiful auras, right? And if we're not shielding and protecting and staying in our own power, we're absorbing. And all the crap's coming in. That weakens us. That can come into the physical. That can come into the energetic field, can come into the chakra system. Imagine taking a breath in through the crown, holding that breath in the crown and exhaling out through the crown. And then imagine taking a breath in through the third eye, exhaling out through the third eye. Go down through each and every different chakra of your main 7. And that can be a form of release, as well as a form of reflection and a form of grounding. This is not a time to pick a fight. It's not a time to call up your ex and rehash things. It's not a time to have it out with your coworker because they're really pushing your buttons. You know, just allow yourself to move through things, preparing for them. And I always like to have a goodie bag around times like this. So things that will make me feel better. I always have something tuned in on my phone so far as some type of sound healing that I can listen to. I have a few different songs also queued on my phone. If I'm having a crappy day, something that lifts my vibe. If I'm super angry, I have an angry song so I can feel all that anger and release it. I have a sad song on cue as well. So if I need to cry it out, I can cry it out with that song. Moving around, dancing to those songs is also incredibly healing and releasing and balancing as well. So I have those cued. I always have different things right next to my bathtub, whether they're CBD bombs or whether it's Epsom salt, a milk bath, different things like that. So I don't have to go hunt for it. I always have my Belgian chocolate on standby, as well as I like to have different oils around that make me feel in balance. Lavender's a great one for me. Frankincense is another good one for me. That helps my headaches tremendously. And I also like to keep certain stones nearby. Kambaba jasper is my go-to so far as grounding. Kyanite for releasing, for cleansing, for getting the goop, the negativity away. Red selenite to keep the bad guys away. and rose quartz, as well as I like to keep a Herkimer around and my awesome, super wonderful Lemurian. So think about those things that make you feel better. Think about those things that could be in your go bag, in your go-to bag, not go like you need to leave, although it could be tempting. But, just prepare. That's what this is about. We're going to get through this together. I find it very interesting that Mercury retrograde, the last day, is on election day here in the States. So we'll see how that all, works out. Just having faith and trust that all is working for highest, greatest good. It's also an interesting time just to be the observer, especially Tuesday, Wednesday. Look around in your communities, kind of see what's going on. Look in your relationships, your family, your job situation, your friends. See who gets triggered. See what things might come up. Check out the news from time to time and see what different things are going to come forward so far as what's coming into our society. It'll be interesting. All right, today I am drawing from the Magical Dimensions deck. Hopefully I get the glare off of this. And we're just going to do a few cards just to see what they're saying for. Cool. Everything just went right out of the deck. Don't you love it when that happens? All right, well, apparently I'm supposed to draw from this little stack that just went flying across my desk. Okay, so what do they have to say for the energies of this week? Trust, overcoming doubts, insecurity, have patience. Well, that's a great card for this week. Trust, trust, trust. Even as I'm saying that out loud, I'm getting chills everywhere, which is always a confirmation from my guides. It is time to trust. Take that opportunity, Monday's energy, that connection to spirit, easier to connect to source, easier to connect with your higher self. Take that opportunity and align with that vibration. Reflective truth, identity, self-love, and acceptance. Abso-freaking-lutely, right? This is the time to continue to ask, show me truth. Let me see what I cannot see. Show me what's for my highest, greatest good. Continue to affirm that to source, to creator, to the universe, so that you're not being bombarded with falsity. And sometimes, Mercury retrograde comes in and it's like poking the bear, poking the bear. Are you going to doubt this? Are you going to doubt that? Can I weaken you with this? What do you think about that? Let me just push the button on your ego over and over and over again. So don't fall for that trap. Again, prepare, balance out, take recognition for what's going on around you. Love this as a conclusion card. Liberation, power, fulfillment, self-attainment. Beautiful. Look at her. She's absolutely basking in the glow of the light, right? And isn't that what we all strive for? Just to bask in that glow, connecting to source, connecting to creator, having trust that all is working for highest, greatest good. I'm going to leave you with that thought and with blessings for a beautiful, wonderful, balanced week. Take care.